We gotta use some good hacks and some good tips. That's why I'm here. Hello fellow equestrians, how you doing guys? I'm Nolan M Cruz and I'm here to make your life just a bit better. So here we go. It's tack day and I'm here to help you make sure that your tack is feeling good. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to give you is pretty simple. It's cheap, it's easy, we like that. Feel like you're cleaning your bits lately and it doesn't matter how grungy they are or how clean they are, they just don't have that sparkle like when you first bought them. My suggestion, just for simple bits, is to go to your local like Target or Walmart or wherever you get toothpaste for really cheap. You want to get like Colgate, and what I mean by cheap is like the stuff for like 74 cents or whatever. You just need to make sure it's like the original stuff. It needs to have pumice in it. And as I say, you go to Walmart, you can go to wherever you want to go. At the very bottom of the box, that's what you want. You can do Colgate, Crest, whatever. Don't go for the whitening stuff. You don't want that. You just want original Colgate, Crest, whatever you want. Just make sure it's the original and it has pumice in it. It'll take a simple bit that's kind of has like that dry blah feel to it, and it's going to take it to make it really shiny again. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the toothpaste on a sponge. I usually go with like the cheap, dollar store brands with the little scrubby on the back. Put it on the scrubby end and just take your bit and just scrub the crap out of it. All right, then put it under some hot water. Clear it off, make sure all the toothpaste is off, and it will come out clean. Okay, so I'm back with number 2. Notice that your zippers of your boots are like breaking a lot lately. I usually find it with the hunters and the jumpers who have just your field boots, they're really flimsy, whatever. But I find that, especially because they now have the zipper up the back, that the zippers are breaking really easily. So what my suggestion would be is to make sure that your zippers, and it happens with dressage boots too, that's not that, is to make sure that your zippers are always clean. We're dealing with arena dirt, we're dealing with dust in the barn, we're dealing with outside, whatever. Dust gets in those zippers, and that's mainly, it's not because you gained weight, it's not because oh no, the zipper's old. That could be part of it. Usually it's because dust has got into your boot and has got into that zipper, and now you're putting those teeth together, zipping it up, and it's actually pushing the zipper teeth away, which then ends up them coming off track and blah, blah, blah. So what I would suggest is get zipper cleaner. This is gonna save your boots really quick. I feel like I'm in an infomercial right now. What I use is zipper cleaner and lubricant by Zip Care. This all stays as one, and as you squeeze it down, I'm not gonna do it because as I said, I don't need to make a mess, but the oil is going to go through this bristle so that when you squeeze it on like so, it goes in and you can scrub it up and down with the zipper. This is going to keep your zipper clean. It's going to keep it lubricated so that you can just keep going up and down. It's going to be really good. That's what's going to keep your zippers, okay guys? Okay, so the next thing is pretty much for your billet of your saddle, and it can work for your stirrups as well. Have you not noticed that as you wear down your stirrup leathers, they start to feel like they're stretching out, that, your billets do the same thing. My horse was on a number 3 for how long? He hasn't gained or lost weight, and now I'm up to number 4 or 5. Chances are that now your leather has stretched. It's typical, it happens. So what you want to do is for the billets of your saddle and your stirrups, don't clean them a lot. I'm an avid tack cleaner. That's what I do. I love to clean tack. One thing I can't do is wipe down those billets or those stirrup leathers a lot. That encourages stretching. So what you want to do is, okay, if you're having a clinic or you have a show, yeah, wipe them down. But if you can hold off on not wiping them down so much, do that. Like once a month maybe, that's when you can wipe them down. And I really do suggest, don't ever use conditioner on your stirrup leathers or your billets. It will make them stretch even more. Just my 2 cents worth, guys. Okay, and my number 4, my final one, and one of my absolute favorites is the noodle. Have you noticed that pretty much every single barn you go to, whether it's just built or has been there for a while, chances are they're using the good old-fashioned wired frame saddle racks, which, yeah, great, they're cheap. Guess what? They aren't good for your saddle. Here's why. This piece is actually digging into your saddle panels, which kind of screws you because when the saddle is put on them and the pressure is there where they sit there for a long period of time, it actually starts to dent your fill. So what I suggest, well actually my saddle fitter suggested to me too, was to use the good old noodle. Well, you have to make sure it's got the hole in it, because if not, well, good luck to you. So what we want to do is start measuring. Now what our end game is to have this whole noodle on this. So what you do is you just pretty much line it up, eye it out, you cut it this way to make sure it fits, and then you're going to take an X-Acto knife or you're going to take your scissors, and you're just going to slice it from that middle hole all the way down to wherever you cut it off, so that you end up with something like this. This, please note, is from my saddle rack, so this looks a little warped. You can actually start placing it on your saddle rack. Anyone else feel like I'm doing an episode of Art Attack? And this is pretty much what it ends up being like, right? There's the edge. And then you can pretty much keep doing the whole thing. So you do this side, you do all around the edge, and you want the whole thing pretty much to be done. So when it's done, your whole saddle is on top of here, and the pressure isn't going into your panels or anything like that your saddle is with. The pressure is actually going into this. And that's 4 of my tips to help you keep your tack feeling good. So do you have any hacks? Do you have any little tips on how to keep tack feeling good, fresh, whatever? I want to hear about it. I think any horse pro would want to hear about it. So leave a comment down below and we'll exchange ideas. If you haven't followed me on Twitter or Instagram, do that now. The links are in the description. Remember, I follow back horsey accounts. Hit that like button, hit that share button, and hey, hit that subscribe button too. All right, hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Nolan M Cruz, and I will talk to you later. Ciao!